Continuous 20 plus is our workout for today. Today's continuous 20 plus is going to be lower body focused. With this workout, we've got 6 exercises. Each exercise you work for 30 seconds, and you have 10 seconds to rest or transition. We go through all 6 of the exercises for 5 rounds, and that is a quick 20-minute workout. You'll need a dumbbell or kettlebell preferred for this workout. I'm going to walk you through the exercises and we're going to jump right in. First exercise is a squat to a twist. So I'm going to take my weight, hold it up at my chest like a goblet squat position, squat down. As I come up, twist to the side, bringing elbow to knee if you can, and also working on that good posture as you come up. That's the first exercise. Switching sides with that one. Single leg RDL is our next exercise. You're going to hold your weight in the non-working side, and as we perform our RDL, we're going to just rotate to the working side with the weight. Working on balance and stability, so if you can keep that back leg off the ground, I want you to do that. But if you need the support, you can always do the V stance or kickstand version, where you just put a little bit of a toe in the back there and perform your RDL. With RDLs, just ensure that you're not getting that forward flex position with your upper back, that you're not turning it into a squat, that you're hinging, sending hips back, feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, and bringing your shoulders over your feet. A lot of people want to perform the RDL and they do this and turn into a squat, so make sure you're bringing your shoulders over your toes. That's the second and third exercise. So single leg, start with your weaker side if you know what that is. Our fourth exercise is a kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing. Just straight up kettlebell swings. Just ensure you're keeping that weight close to you and that you are hinging, and again, not turning it into a squat. It's a hinge, all right? Hinge movement. For that exercise, our fifth exercise is a lateral lunge switch. So we're gonna have our feet wide. We're gonna hold the weight in one hand, go to the side, and switch it out, side to side. So we're nice and warmed up at this point in the workout. This is good for mobility, good for our inner thighs. And then we're going to finish with a glute bridge march. Glute bridge march is great for our core all the way around. So this acts like an ab exercise also. Coming down into glute bridge, you're going to hold the weight up overhead, and you're going to bring your knee almost to that weight, staying lifted and not sagging down. And those are, quickly, the exercises for today. I will be coaching you through these exercises as we go through the workout. Go ahead and get your weight, your kettlebell together, some space, and we're going to get started and be done in 20 minutes. All right. My watch started. Trying to fix some lights. There we go. And this continuous 20 plus is going to begin in under 10 seconds. We're beginning with our squat to twist. Holding the weight in the goblet squat position and take it down, twist. Knee to elbow, ensuring that when you get down in the squat, your heels are on the ground. Chest is upright. Twist all the way to the side, getting in some standing ab work as we also work lower body. Less than 10 seconds. And rest. Going into our RDLs. Holding the weight in the non-working side. If you can balance on one leg, I want you to do that. We'll work on balance and stability, down and up. Hinge movement. So we're not turning it into a squat. Bring your upper body forward, almost parallel to the ground. If you need to do that V stance, you can do that. Get a little bit of rotation in. I find holding the weight in the opposite side can work your glute a little harder. All right, other side now. as we go through the workout, our balance will be tested as we fatigue. So you can always go to the V stance version or lightly hold on to a wall or something in the back of a chair. So you can see I'm coming and rotating, bringing the weight to my little toe almost. Slight bend in the knee as you perform that. Next up, kettlebell swings. Working glutes. This one we can go a little quicker through. Acts like a little bit of cardio for us. Make sure you keep that weight nice and close to you, so you're not bringing it down here and rounding the back. So hinge, and when you come up, good posture, so you're not rotating too much back, okay? Think of tucking your hips, squeezing your glutes. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Into our lateral lunge and switch. Standing with feet nice and wide. Going side to side for this one. And you can tap the weight to the ground, especially if you have a kettlebell. Because of the height of it, it allows you to tap down, side to side. So make sure you're getting that trailing leg nice and straight. If you need to step a little wider, working the inner thigh, but we're just going side to side, nice and quick. Pressing yourself away from before. Working on some mobility. And 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground. Our only exercise from the ground today. Glute bridge march. Hold the weight overhead, lift up. And you can think about it this way. You can think about the weight in your knees like a magnet. Pulling it close so you resist at the top. Stay lifted. Exhale as you bring your knee close to the weight. And 3, 2, 1. Come back up to standing to start round 2. So that is 1 round. Squat to twist. Down and over. Trying to get opposite elbow to knee. Staying upright so you're not rounding over. When we come up, good posture, twist. Heels on the ground in the squat. Knees track out. 3, 2, 1. Single leg RDL. Think of the hinge movement. Think about your torso coming forward. So we're not squatting down. I see this a lot at the hinge. Focus on your breathing. As you go down, breathe in, hold. Exhale as you come up. It's going to help you to stabilize and balance. Find a spot on the floor to look at. Definitely feeling it all along there, right? Other side. You can put an arm out also to balance. Send those hips back. Feel that stretch. If you start to lose your balance, just go to your V stance. You can do that. And into kettlebell swings. Woo! Definitely feel it. When you do those correctly, definitely feel it. Now we get to do kettlebell swings. Woo! Keep the weight close. Arms are long from the right, so they stay straight. All the work here is in the power of your glutes. Take it back, and then tuck them under. Stack your rib cage over your pelvis, so you're not leaning back. Stack. Keep the weight close and not down here. I see this a lot, and then we turn it into a swing. Hinge everything. Your arms are along for the ride. Whew. Lateral lunge and switch. Set your feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath. And side to side. Trailing leg nice and straight. Maybe get down a little lower this time. Woo. And breathing. Get into that final 10 seconds. Almost done with round 2. Woo. And down to the ground for our glute bridge march. And when you do this one correctly, you stay lifted, bring the belly button down. Okay, think about bringing belly button down. When you do this correctly, you can really feel it all around and in your abs. So again, act like that weight in your knee is a magnet. They're coming closer, closer. As the knee comes closer to the weight, exhale. Got 5 more seconds. Stay lifted. And woo, onward to round 3. Squat to twist. Down and over. As you rotate to the side, exhale. Nice strong exhale. Try to get that knee up to your elbow and not your elbow to your knee. So think about getting the knee up. Keep your upper body tall and high. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Into our RDLs. Single leg. Weight is in the non-working side. We're getting a little bit of that rotation in with this one. As you fatigue, you're going to lose your balance, so focus on that breathing. Breathe in and out. Hinge. Slight bend in the knee. Torso comes forward. So you don't want to start turning it into a squat and doing this. Think about bringing that upper body, shoulders over your feet. Woo, switch it out. Always coaching myself through exercises. Always, always. Form first and foremost. Get much more out of the exercise. You do every rep well. Take your time with it and don't go too quickly. That can come later. Focus on the muscle being worked if you're not quite feeling it. If you're not quite feeling the exercise, it's always helpful to video yourself doing it as well. Take a look. Kettlebell swings are next. But I just find with that RDL, gotta get those hips back. You gotta get that torso forward. All right, kettlebell swings. This one, we're keeping that weight nice and close. The arms are along for the ride. So we're not down here. We're not doing this. I see this a lot. Hinge again. Imagine a wall behind you or a door, and you're shutting the door, boom, with your butt. And when you come up, shoulders right over hips, rib cages stacked over pelvis, tuck hips under. And into our lateral lunge. Set your feet nice and wide, side to side. We're nice and warmed up now. Let's see how mobile we are with this one. Lateral lunges can always feel a little awkward. Think about pressing the ground away. A little coordination as we switch hands with the weight. Nice straight trailing leg. And can you get your glute down in line with your knee? Into our marches. Staying lifted. So we also don't want to arch our back. So drive your belly button down. And as you bring the knee up, exhale. Feel that magnet, knee and weight coming together. Nice strong exhalation. And 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! When you do those right, you definitely, that's a core exercise, you definitely feel it in your abs. Now we're going to do some standing ab work as well. Back to the top, down, over. Again, exhale as you twist. Heels on the ground, knees track out. Again, we're nice and warm. You should be able to sink down into that squat a little lower. You got about 5 more seconds. Last second right here. Woo. Into our RDL. Pick up the weight and cross. Cross body RDL, single leg. We're not allowing forward flexion in our shoulders. We're not rounding. So again, we'll lock it in. Think of good posture before you even start. And up. So all that work is in your glute and hamstring, and not the lower back. And switch it out. So before you even start, you can think about good posture, stay fixed, otherwise that shoulder comes forward, okay? Down and up, woo! Balance is being tested now. Lock it in. Breathe in, breathe out. Hinging, woo! Take a grip in the ground with your toes, the 3 points of your feet. Woo. All right, kettlebell swings. We're moving along. Be done before you know it. All right, kettlebell swings. Just keep that heart rate up. Hinge. Keep those arms straight. Really power that weight up. Lots of power in this strength from your glutes. Back. Take the glutes back a little bit further. Keep that weight close. 10 more seconds. Exhale as you come up and into our side to side, our laterals. Take it nice and wide. Here we go, side to side. And get a little lower, straighten out that leg, switch the weight, tap the ground with it if you can. Woo, halfway. Think about pressing yourself away, away, and down to the ground for our glute bridge march. Hold that weight up overhead, lift up, belly button down, and stay lifted as you balance on the 3 points on one leg here. Resist, back down. So we're not marching fast. This is nice and controlled. You want to have that. You want to resist at the top and exhale. For 3, 2, 1. Back to the top. Final round. Take a deep breath and top of round 5, down and over. Again, sink down, nice and low. Knees track out. You got the weight in the front, and that helps to counterbalance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our RDLs. It's important to do unilateral work to focus on any imbalances you have. So we're getting a little bit of that rotation in. Gonna bring the weight. Think about bringing it to your outside toe, pinky toe. For 3, 2, 1, other side. Whew. All right. Down and up. Torso comes forward. Slight bend in the knee. Hips back. Shoulders are not coming forward. Not allowing that weight to just let your shoulder drop. Okay. Lock it in. It's also going to help balance, which is being tested in this final round. Woo. All right, kettlebell swings. These we can go a little quicker on, but work on powering the weight up with your glutes. Tuck your hips under at the top. Keep the weight nice and close. Send the hips back. Again, torso comes forward and not straight down. See this a lot. Torso comes forward. You got 3, 2, 1. What do we got next? Lateral lunge. 2 more exercises to go today. Set your feet nice and wide. Last chance at this one, working on some mobility. Down and over. Get a little stretch in here. See if you can stay nice and low. Side to side, just moving yourself, pushing yourself away from the floor. Find a rhythm. About 10 more seconds. Finish this exercise. I've got 1 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down to the ground for your final exercise today. Glute bridge march. Final time to work on it. That belly button's down and bring the knee to the weight as if they're magnets coming together. Exhale. Don't allow the hips to come down. Keep them up. As you lift that leg up, rest that foot into the ground. Help you balance. Squeeze your glute. Belly button down. Less than 10 seconds today. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And set the weight down carefully. Come up. Fingertips behind your head. Breathe in and out. And that completes today's continuous 20 plus, a lower body focused workout. A lot of glute work in there, glutes and hamstrings, which I feel is very important, especially for those of us who are sitting a lot for work or we're sedentary, we're not getting steps in. We've got weak glutes. Glutes are our biggest muscle group. So it's important we strengthen them for things like having correct posture and just being able to get around during the day, all right? And also today, working a big muscle group like lower body, you're burning a lot of calories there, all right? I hope you like this workout. I hope you like the structure of the workout. It goes by really fast, 20 minutes and you're done, minimal equipment. You can fit these workouts into a busy day. All right, let me know how you liked it, and I will see you for our next continuous workout.